Alright, everybody. Hello! We're back. Just gonna have a little bit of a fun match here, since we had Reaver drop out.
Exactly. So don't be fooled. You see Elfeld here, but that is actually not Zed this time. He's the one bringing Testament.
Alright. I have no idea if Swift's ever played Elfeld, but he is
I
level
have.
41.
JS knew
Oh,
he could
well,
not
there you
win
go.
Well,
the
there you
league,
go. That answers
so
that
instead
question.
of reflecting on himself,
And make
he
sure to
blamed
compliment
the
me.
bad
We're gonna have a little bit of commentary from our players here too, maybe, I
I'm pretty
guess.
sure, Cody, that each of those numbers are per character, so the 41 is his Elfeld level. But don't quote me on that.
That's probably, I mean, it's how I would design it, but, you know, doesn't mean
But-
that's how it is.
But is that how Arc Systems would design it? And he
Who
starts
knows?
off with the usual Elfeld nonsense, but when will we see the Rekka combo? The thing that I still can't figure out how to beat.
I don't think most of us here knows how to beat that, so, you know.
I need to get RNGesus to come over and tutor me on that.
He'll
But
be like,
here
just
we have-
6p, bro, right? Just do it.
But Elfeld here is putting on the pressure as she is wont to do, shooting
Like-
that silly gun and throwing out the big normals. But Zed's not taking it sitting down now. He's putting out all of the projectiles he can and trying his best to zone.
I mean, his scythe is bigger than the gun.
That
so...
means nothing. My swords as Ramithal are bigger than everything in this game, and I still get outraged by a funny man with a
I
tin
don't
hat.
know how that didn't kill, but there we go. Do the trip. Do the trip. Yes!
Hey, she's down. And winning it with the classic Elfel shot. That was a really close one.
Yeah, not too bad.
But have you played against
Oh,
Zed's
he's
Testament
taunting.
yet?
He's taunting. Kill him. Kill him.
Absolutely none of that. But what is Testament's general gameplay in this game? From what I
It's just
understand, she's
just
trying
a
to, like,
mid-range,
mark her
like-
target and then throw a bunch of projectiles.
It's more of just like a mid-range counter poke character.
Gotcha. What's that
really.
little hex she puts on them with the demon girls?
That does allow the overhead and the low to track better.
Gotcha.
As far as I understand, but I could be completely wrong there.
Okay.
That is whiffing so
That is
hard.
the whiff of the century there. I'm not entirely sure what he was looking for.
This may also whiff though. Yep.
Yeah, it certainly did. So we both throw raw supers from as far away as possible, but that is just the kind of gameplay I am here for. These are my people. So we're down to 1-1 on this little exhibition match. We'll see how it continues to go.
I was expecting the run-up throw. I'm gonna be honest, I would have teched and
Me
gotten
too.
hit.
I don't know why he hasn't bothered Rekkaing yet, but he must assume that since Zed used
Yes,
that.
Yeah,
been-
I don't actually know the input. If anyone, I'll Twitch chat off. If someone can tell me, that'd be
I'm
great.
pretty sure it's quarter circle back and something. Probably clone slash.
There you go. See?
Yeah,
you start
then just-
mashing the keyboard after
Yeah,
that,
that's
right?
my understanding. Quarter circle back, close slash, and he will start flipping like a madman. Let's see if he tries to pull it off or if he will continue just
Full
throwing
meter,
out
though.
projectiles. And he doesn't even need the Rekka.
I mean, if the gunshots work, the gunshots work.
Yeah, man. Always nice to see a projectile character do their thing, which is play lame and win games. I really gotta find me one of those. Cody, in your opinion, who's the best zoner here in Guilty Gear? Who should I pick up if that's what I want to do?
Asuka, right?
Who?
Asuka?
Oh, Cube Boy? Man,
Yeah.
oh man, but I don't
I mean,
know if I have
either-
a
If
have
you
the
want to,
brain power for
if
that.
you either zone, you either play Yu-Gi-Oh or you know, play Axel, right?
Or play Axel,
User
dude.
left your
We don't
channel.
have an Axel, do we? That's a good idea. Maybe that's
No?
what I should pick up.
But you know, he is British, so
I mean, yeah, but he also has, like, arguably one of the best songs on the soundtrack.
well, I disagree, but
And
sure.
his girlfriend is Eno. Like, come
Is that
on.
actually confirmed?
Yeah, it is confirmed.
Oh,
I can
okay.
give you some Axel lore if you want. I actually read that a while ago.
I mean, we do have 3 minutes here.
Excellent. All right. So Axel is actually teleported from the 90s, and Eno is a different woman trapped in his girlfriend's body, from my understanding.
Is
But,
this gonna be
like-
on the test?
I don't know, man. You're the Guilty Gear lore expert. I don't know why.
I've
what
watched
the
3
story is.
videos. If that makes me an expert, then okay.
I But yeah, for some reason that gives Axel like time stop powers. I don't know if he's like trying to go back to the past like Samurai Jack or like what his whole shtick is, but yeah.
You know, I think they just wanted somebody with time stop, and then there you go. But
Sure,
hey,
sure. Well, you gotta respect the absolute absurdity that is the lore in this game. What is your favorite piece of random guilty
my
trivia?
favorite piece of lore. Eesh, I guess it's pretty tough. I mean, it's got to be like the goofiness was just like you know, the backyard is just another dimension where they went in and then got magic and brought it back. I think.
Just took it back.
Yeah.
I think my favorite thing is that if you're Japanese, you get superpowers. I'm not entirely sure why that is, but that's been like attempted to be explained to me, and I haven't been able to figure it out yet.
I don't know. You know
Also-
did you know that May is Japanese?
I did know that, and that's why she has the strength to haul that big ass anchor around and bonk you on the head with it.
There you go.
Why is it though that in like so much Japanese media they are obsessed with Japan not existing anymore, either being exploded or a hole in the ocean?
I mean, isn't there a lot of American media where the government has collapsed?
Yeah, I suppose so.
I
But
think
they, like-
that'd be more like young adult like fiction, right?
Sure, but it's less that the government collapses with this kind of Japanese fiction, and it's like actively sinking into the sea or does not exist physically anymore. Which is a little bit different.
All right, I think we got a little bit less than a minute here till we have a Thrifty versus Chai.
Oh my, we've got
Oh.
the Pot versus... Well, who does Chai play again? Is he the Johnny player?
He played Kai earlier on the off-stream match.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. He was saying he was using it to get better his fundamentals. No, he's the other Nago player. That's right.
Is he?
Yeah, I believe he said he was only going to get better at the game by playing Kai, and he wasn't confident Nago would do the same for him. He was like, Nago too dumb, throw big sword, I think is what the story was. I might be off base here, though.
I mean, with Nago, you just need less hits, right?
Sure.
I mean, if you want the character with the least number of hits needed as possible, it's Pot, because you need 3.
Need just a couple. Man, I'm excited though to see this hot game. I just saw Tim in the lab. He pulled me in to show the sweet tech he's been working, which involves some Roman cancel shenanigans. So I am excited to see him try and pull that off this round because I know he will.
I mean,
It should be a good time.
we need to see a Chai is on his way. It looks like I just got a message. So, but yeah, I'm ready for a pot buster on stream.
Me too. There is a lot of speculation and thrills around Tim. Considering he got the game last week, it was pretty impressive to see him roll up this week and absolutely show your Jacko what for it means to be.
Oh, come on, it was close.
No, it was very close. But the fact that it was close really does show just how absolutely zeroed in Tim is when it comes to getting good at
We got our
video
man.
games.
Player get started. Tim is a well-known grapple player, so always putting me down with the Zangief in Street
Oh, that's
Fighter.
right. He's Green Hand McGee, isn't he?
Yeah. But all right, here we
Oh,
go.
and it looks like he is bringing the Kai this week. So we'll see how Tim handles that. I don't know how much Kai he has maced.
I think probably 0. If I
That
had to
would be
assume.
my assumption as well.
I don't
Maybe,
think we.
hopefully, what is that move called? The jump up double.
The jump?
fist?
That's Mega Fist.
That's Mega Fisto?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. So let's see how many Mega Fists it takes to get to the center of a Kai Keys.
That was a questionable burst, but I liked the thought and the gumption on it.
And the fear. That was all that was.
It's true that maybe
Pure
I'm
unadulterated cowardice.
I'm about to get Mega Fisted or
Yeah,
something.
put that danger meter up there. So we'll have to
Wow,
see how
that-
many.
Oh,
Tim
there's the
handles
Kai
approaching it.
Kai special run up throw.
Run up throw, then what is it? 6P, knock him
nearly-
down, throw him again.
That was nearly a full screen DP. I think this guy may have played Ken before in the past. There's a lot of
Lot of that there. Let's see if Tim decides to hammer fall through one of those. I'm assuming he can't through the thicker projectile. Is that
yeah,
true?
just a smaller one. What? It's like pretty sure there's a lot of whiffed inputs going over here from him, but
Yeah, he was trying something spicy, but we're not entirely sure what. Kai gets that
It's like
first
just
hit, but
Mega
Tim
Fist
responds
more.
with an instant Mega Fist to the head.
he just needs a Mega Fist more, to be honest.
Honestly, yeah, and that Gray.
Just do it again, yes,
quite
do it
the-
again, do it again, do it again, yes!
Ooh, and Mega Fisting
Do it
into the
again!
corner over and over again, but can he convert
Well, he will
it
expect
into
it the
anything?
5th time,
Ooh,
but the number 6.
how will he?
There
Man,
it is. Alright.
that is a bold choice of Kai to just
Oh,
run up.
he went in.
He went for it! So the goal there was for him to pot buster from 3/4 screen.
Is
If
he
you use
blocking?
the RC dash combo.
Oh, he is blocking. Alright, punish. Go!
Oh, so close!
Mega Fist his ass.
And Tim RC's in fear or in an attempt to
Oh,
close the distance.
he's holding down back a full screen right now.
And
Here we
he's
go.
getting chipped out. He needs to get in
Oh
somehow.
no, this is not good.
Oh, but Kai whiffs on the knockdown on Pot, and he comes up with a nice little punch.
Mega Fist, do it. Yes!
And he opens with Mega Fist to the shock of no one. Man, that is some range he has with that double fisting right there. But the hammer fall lets it
It's okay, he's gonna do it
push
again.
through
Don't
the
do it again.
projectile. The armor on that move is insane. It's got, what,
my
one
God.
hit of armor?
Something like that. That sounds about right.
Yeah. And then he uses the RC to try and close the gap again. But the burst from Kai manages
I mean,
to
honestly,
make sure
just
that
this
doesn't happen.
heavy punch.
There we go. Yeah, Tim found the button there.
The heavy punch of heavy punches.
Is that what that is? That looks like a heavy slash to me, but I do not know anything about Pot's buttons.
Okay, alright. Heavy slash, my bad. But he is punching, so.
Oh, no, for sure. I mean, what is Pot if not just a punch personified?
A little bit of grab in there, too. Just a little bit of spice.
Yep, so we are 1-0 for Potemkin here. Tim really showing up this week.
Mega
showing all
Fist.
the work at the lab.
Oh!
And all that work involved Mega Fisting.
I mean, that's a good thing to learn. Oh,
Yo!
nice!
He hit an insane nice
That
little
is just a
combo
lot of
there.
damage for 2 hits.
Showing the practice there. But he jumps the projectile, uses a Mega Fist.
Oh, move for the air dash? We hadn't seen that yet.
Is that
Oh.
an air dash? That
Well,
has to be an input.
it's a command input, but I mean it's
It
a
is his
air
air
dash
dash,
for Pot. Yeah, let's be real.
It's what he's got.
I mean, what these kind of lunatics give a grappler an air dash? I think these guys are on crack over here, to be
Yeah.
honest.
So
I
is
tried to
standard
headbutt
Potemkin
that
gameplay
projectile.
just to
Oh,
Mega Fist
try
over
that
them?
install!
Ooh, the install! Let's see
And
what he
he's
can do with
standing
it.
at full screen, still throwing projectiles.
Projectiles? I don't think that's what that install is for.
Just throwing more, just full screen, poking projectile. He is extremely scared of getting grabbed. I
Yeah,
have
he
to
does
think.
not want to.
Oh, now he's going in. Just grab
But
his
Tim
ass.
with the good blocks, and he RC'd.
RC'd
He's
into
trying
nothing?
so hard to get that dash RC pop
wants
buster
it.
off. He wants it.
I think next week we're gonna see it. Oh!
Oh, the hammerfall! Oh! And with so little health remaining, Kai manages to eke out after the pressure and get the win.
You know, to be honest, the standing back and throwing fireballs as Kai against this is not terrible.
Yeah.
Especially with the less hammer falls than normal from Pot.
Yeah, I think if Tim were hammer falling the light projectiles, he would be having a lot better time closing that distance there. But he opts to instead headbang
I mean,
the
I do
ground
like
over
the
and over
Mega
and
Fist
come in
jumping
with
them is
2
very
Mega
funny.
Fistos. Yeah,
See,
the big
one hit
projectile
armor.
you can't hammer fall through to this multi-hit.
Mega Fist. Blind head. Okay. He's a little bit rattled now. He's getting approached. He's trying to back up and make space.
Yeah, but that
Yep, more
corner is slowly
projectiles.
approaching, and when he gets
Mega
there,
Fist.
Tim has closed the distance.
Mega Fist. Mega Fist.
Mega Fisto right in the corner, putting down the Kai.
Oh, what a hit.
This is Kai's final
Baited the-
chance. He has to take this game to get us to a game 3.
He is
Let's
down
see
at
if he can do
first
it.
here. I can't believe that didn't combo. That seemed weird.
Indeed, it did.
Alright, hammer fall. Alright, it's like... Looks like Thrifty's inputs are getting a bit cleaner here, though. As
Yeah,
we get on.
He's starting to figure out a little bit what Kai is trying to do, and that just means he's going to throw a fireball at you.
Yeah, it's just a lot of fireball.
And also, Tim needs to be faultless defensing because he's starting to get chipped a little bit by all these
True.
projectiles.
I think he's trying to be greedy and wants to RC Pop Buster. He's saving his meter.
You're probably correct.
He's taking some big damage, though, right now. Yeah,
Oh,
there's 3
man.
anti-airs in a row there for Kai.
Yeah, he's not taking that Mega Fist lying down
I think he's
anymore.
starting to learn maybe a bit. We'll see. 1-1 here though.
On to a game 3.
Be honest, I want to see more Dragon install fireballs from full screen. New
Yeah,
strategy.
it worked. You know, I was disparaging on it, but, you know, it did work not too badly.
Alright, at least we keep the good stage.
True.
Oh, okay. First time I've seen that.
Yeah, I don't think Tim's messed with his stage and music stuff. It's fair to the
Oh my
Potemkin.
god, that's 3 of those hits. That's the far slash, I believe.
Yes, there we go. So
Oh,
Tim is
where was the
finally
puck
starting
for
to
the
realize
burst?
after he knocks down Kai, he needs to be hammer fisting in there to close the gap.
Alright, good throw, good throw. It is always kind of embarrassing when the grappler gets normal thrown, to be honest. But
True.
that was a weird interaction.
Tim
But he
RC'd.
RC'd right back, almost like out of respect, saying, you get rid of your meter, I'll get rid of my meter. But he's punching his shit in at the moment. There, yep,
Oh my
just-
god. And once he gets on top
Mega
of Kai
Fist.
and Kai's rhythm gets messed with, Tim absolutely takes him to town. Kai has to win 2 in a row here to take the game here.
does.
Tim just
Good
trying
Mega
to
Fist.
close it
that
out.
was right on startup of that big fireball.
Yeah, that was an
Mega
excellent
Fist.
hammer fall.
But-
Tim still short hopping
Go.
into Mega Fist. Ooh, and the air dash incoming, taking Kai out.
I also just love these just throw the DP, dude, from
Yeah.
like half screen. I think he's trying to like hard read the Mega Fist, maybe?
Maybe.
That's
I
gotta
think
be,
that's-
right?
He's just so used to Tim jumping in Mega Fisting, like, what do you do other than throw out anti-air? So right there, when Tim
ooh, that was
knocks
so
his
close.
face on the ground, he needs to be using Hammerfall there to close the distance. And
Hey, I'm not
short
sure if he's
cancel
got
it.
that execution down yet.
Oh!
Big counter hit.
And he
Oh,
missed the
punish.
air to air, and Tim
Oh
is
my God.
punishing here, but can he actually close
Okay,
it
good
out?
burst. The
Oh,
whiffs,
he's
the whiffs.
slapping punch buttons.
Wait, who died?
Who lost?
Oh, what?
Tim lost that trade.
Oh my god.
Tim opens with a Mega Fist. He is not having it anymore, and he wants to close this gap.
He's jumping and trying to bait something here,
Oh,
but getting
Kai
Hammerfall
gets
for
a
trouble.
little eager
Oh,
air
there's
dashes
the
in and
throw.
gets pot busted, baby.
Alright, what's the Oki?
Oh my god, and just the raw heavy slash coming out there.
Wow,
the
that
Hammerfall
whiffed.
to close the distance, and Tim is trying to play
Oh, get him.
footsies. Oh! He
He missed it. He missed it. It was so
almost
close.
Did it. The RC float into pot buster, but
Oh
he
my
dropped
god,
it
it's gotta
and
feel
prayed
bad.
to
I
the
think
gods
he's,
instead,
yeah,
but
just
he
chill.
takes it.
Yep.
Oh lord.
I was just rattled there after getting grabbed.
I thought he had it. I thought he hit the move he's been practicing for the last 30 minutes. I was so excited. Oh. Well, that was a fun match. It is never adult time watching Potemkin, is it?
No, it's not. Always a crowd favorite here. But it looks like we're right on time to just keep going into our next game.
Oh, excellent.
We got AJ S0 versus Cruise Master. You know, I hope they actually just do the mirror of whichever character that is. They both play a few, so that's what I
True.
want to see.
But do you really think Cruz isn't going to take the opportunity to unleash the sin that he has been polishing up for us over the last couple weeks?
Who knows? I guess we'll find out.
And here comes out the swordfish, Cruz ready to fight.
Yeah, waiting for Swift to step up, and then we'll get going here. So he has picked Bridget. So AJ's did play Bridget. And, oh, there it is. There it is. The
Oh,
Bridget mirror.
they're having honorable Bridget combat. How wonderful.
I'm ready to see so many yo-yos fly across the screen, and probably some teddy bears too.
Yeah, so Cody, you've played quite a bit of this character. Who do you have your money
AJ
on?
knew he could not win the league, so
I'd
instead of
probably give it a
reflecting on himself,
little bit to
he
Cruise.
blamed the bad. Heaven
Yeah,
or
that's probably what I do.
hell.
A little bit to Cruz. And
It's
more
got the neon
importantly,
colors again, so
yeah, who has the better color here?
I do like AJ's color a little bit better. The neon just doesn't really do it for me.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. I was gonna say I
But
like the...
strikes first, and just another poke out again. Keep him in
Ooh,
the
and
corner,
the
that's
first to
good.
get free.
The A lot of flying around and
Yeah,
yo-yos.
lots of air dashing, lots of missing each other in the night like two strangers.
A lot more fast-paced than our previous pod game, that's for sure. But
Significantly, both characters zipping across the screen, doing their best to find each other somewhere.
oh my god, that double
Oh,
clash! Yo, the bear!
Oh, wow! I cannot believe that Cruz was ready to actually block that. I thought for sure he pressed a button.
Alright,
And he
we'll
comes
throw,
in and
throw.
throws.
And not
Zero.
blocking on wake up. There we go.
Man, what a fast match. There
I do
we
not
can
like the
see
bear
what Bridget
color.
does, which is fly in the face of everything I know and go right for the face.
I do not like the bear on Cruz's colors. That does not look right to me.
No, it's pretty ugly, but, you know, people like what they like.
Yeah.
Anyway, Zero putting up the better
Good counter
distance
there.
pressure, but every time he gets close, Cruz is able to take it away from him.
He's just ready with the mash out, you know.
Exactly. I think if Zero wants to have a chance at this, his best bet is to keep his distance and use the weird long-range pokes that Bridget gets.
Yeah, just counter poke yourself, right?
Precisely.
Also, I've seen very little. Oh, there's the motorcycle. I've seen very little zips to thrown yo-yos, but I haven't really had much time for them to stay on the screen.
Exactly. With the speed at which these two
Right
are
up
moving
throw,
around.
good.
There we go. And
Cruz
He
decided
did
not
too.
block on wake up that time, so fair enough.
I wonder if that's how we're gonna have all our matches end in this one.
You know, I think it's pretty normal for us, so.
Yeah, that's very fair. I mean, the spirit of Bridget is in them. With the speed they're going, how do you not wake up mashing every button on your
I
controller
mean, you
possible?
just zip, right? Just zip and throw yo-yos. I haven't seen a single DP yet.
Yeah, no DP. Have you seen either of them zip to the yo-yo mark?
No,
either?
they've thrown it out, but it like disappears immediately.
Yeah.
Like, or that time it was out and then just decide just to bear. Oh, there
Oh,
it is!
there it
That's what we
is!
called it!
Cruz finally comes in
Fine,
with the
gets a
yo-yo
hit.
bounce and absolutely
It's
used
alright, he
it.
let them, they both just kind of stood there, looked at each other for a sec.
Yeah, I was expecting a little bit more of a follow-up there, but they kind of both respected each other too much.
Yeah. You know, it's very interesting seeing the exact same approach options, but I guess that's what you get in a mirror match.
Yeah, we haven't had
Same
a lot
block
of mirror
strings.
matches up to this point. This is one of the first we've had on stream, right? Or am I crazy?
I haven't seen all the on-stream matches with playing my own off, but it's the first one I've caught. Let me put it that way.
For sure. And it is an interesting one to have for a mirror match, just to have these two crack addicts jumping around the screen at Mach 7.
I think that is an adequate description of how the character plays.
But surprisingly few zips across. It's mostly just them air dashing each other while
AJS knew
spinning yo-yos
he could-
And
wildly.
there's no time to set up. They throw out the yo-yo and get hit, and it goes away. You know? Oh my
Oh!
god!
And the same brain cell is shared between all Bridgets, it would seem.
Oh, you love to see that.
And
Always one
again,
of the
AJS
best.
showing that he's a little bit better at the longer range, but as soon as Cruz gets in there, he is really
True.
confident in what he's doing.
Yeah, AJ's pokes are looking, counter pokes and pokes looking pretty good, but Cruz definitely has the close range pressure for sure. Do it there, the yo-yo. Oh, another run.
Oh,
Whoa,
and the run up
excellent.
and
And do it again!
Zero
Do it third time?
Oh,
Oh, no! He backed away.
expecting Cruz to go for the grab, probably.
Okay,
but
RC.
Cruz is not some newborn calf. Nobody
Is it-
throws 3 times in a row.
It is refreshing seeing Cruz get thrown.
Incredibly, I agree. And twice in a row at that. Makes me
Yeah.
feel less bad.
Just barely jumping over the yo-yo there. I'm surprised I didn't clip the toes, but hey.
Truly incredible how much range Bridget's pokes have, considering her rushdown potential. And again, if AJS could just keep this kind of distance, I think he's got a better shot.
Good count, air-to-air hit there, and another run-up throw. Is he gonna do it again? No.
Oh, he
it's-
wanted to.
I think he
Cruz
thought about it, but a little bit
absolutely
too late.
smelled it and started mashing.
That was a strange clash in the toss. They both just kind of ended up on screen instead of getting eaten.
And we
I
are
expect
air
it.
dashing over and under each other again. That is just
Okay, RC. Oh, gets a hit though.
Ooh.
Not bad.
nice little RC combo there into the burst.
He's mashing on. Oh, there's the flop, but into nothing.
Oop, trade into trade.
Oh, then does it again. It gets a counter hit. Oh my. Oh, they're getting a little bit of lag on my side. I don't know if you're seeing that.
Just a smidge. But AJS manages to take game 2. So we're on to game 3 now, correct?
Yeah, it's a 1-1. Just what you want to see in a mirror, to be honest.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. A complete domination one from one side or the other is never quite that fun in a mirror. But, I mean, it all comes down to the different ranges, right? I mean, like we've said.
The different ranges, they have the exact... oh, yeah.
That depends on who's getting the brain cell.
Hold on, Cruz
Cruz
stepped
gets it
away. Is
when
he
he's
thinking
close.
about it? He might be going for character swap.
I think he probably is. You can see
Or he's
his
just
character
taking-
nodding thoughtfully about
Or
his
he's taking
choices.
a second to think here, maybe.
Will he be bringing out the Sin, or are we getting another Bridget here?
Yeah, going to the sin.
Going
Okay.
to the old faithful here.
Oh, wait.
Wait,
Oh,
are we getting
AJ
another
swapping?
swap?
A double swap? Like some smash? Nope.
No,
It's a fake out.
He's going with Bridget too. All right. So no more mirror match here. Cruz decides that winning the match is more important than honorable mirror matching,
AJS
which
knew
I
he
respect.
could not win the league.
You know, the yo-yo still
so
has more
instead of
range than the
reflecting
flagpole,
on
though,
himself,
so...
True,
we'll see how
but
that works
Sin
out.
might be better at propelling himself at his opponent at Mach 7 than Bridget. It is certainly possible.
Yeah, it is possible. How many classic Cruz dash throws do you think we're getting?
Oh man, after what Zero put him through last match, he is going to probably be hunting for them just out of revenge. So I'm guessing he's either going to fail spectacularly or hit like 6.
0 or 6. Well, there's
one. All right.
Well, I guess we can count them. DP
And
choice there, but gets burned.
There's
Oh, the air
2
throw!
in the air. The most frustrating thing about Cruz is he can smell those somehow.
Oh,
And-
the yo-yo, the cartwheels there, not working out. A little bit
No.
short. Kind of
He brought-
awkward.
He clearly brought his A game with this, and this character he's been practicing, and it really shows. The pressure he can put out with it is
That was a
really
good counter
impressive.
poke, though. Let's see how AJ's does under pressure, though.
Ooh.
Not big counter hits. Yo-yo set up. Is he gonna fly? Nope. Just
Nope.
pokes him.
Just has to set up for the
Oh.
pressure, but he comes in, coming in hot.
They finally did the slide stop. I don't think we had seen that yet.
Ooh, RC into burst to counter the RC. And let's see, he's putting out that pressure, trying to keep Sin at a distance. Probably the safest place to keep him.
Oh, he went for the throw. I could smell it.
Yeah, but that mash, he got out of that throw. He was in danger, though.
All right, he's gonna probably do it here again.
Nope, goes for the overhead
All right,
instead.
good burst. Good burst. Get him out of the corner. Oh, is that caught? Is he caught?
No, I don't think so.
All right, let's see if he gets. Oh, he mashed in between.
What a timing to get through there. Such confidence.
Tagged
to
out
do
of the
that.
air. Uh-oh.
Oh,
This is
no!
very
It
close.
comes down to the final hit. That is a
Unfortunate.
shame. Zero thought he probably had that there, and he dealt enough damage, but not quite. And Cruz takes it 2-1 in a very fun match.
Yeah, it's a shame he had to ruin it by swapping off for Bridget, but hey.
I know, but it was just quite a speed freak match in general. Fun to watch those characters flying around everywhere.
But we are up again, though. Galner versus Chris DPG up on deck.
Ooh, these 10-minute matches are really letting us get them in here. It is quite nice. So, we have Faust versus Johnny. That's right. This is the Johnny player.
Yep.
So, what does Johnny do in this game? Because I played Mr. Johnny Two Dicks here earlier and got absolutely rolled, and I'm not entirely sure what he does. Is he just sword the character?
Yeah, you know, he's got his big deal is a little bit of mix-up game, and then his plays after knocking you down are usually pretty strong.
AJS knew
Can catch you jumping out pretty easily. Got some long-range lows that can be hard to deal with for sure, especially on a wake-up. So
Like that, yeah. The toe poking with this character is unreal.
he's also got some pretty good damage output. Plus, the other thing Johnny's got going for him, he's just stylish as hell, right?
True.
I mean, look at
true.
him. Probably the
I
most
understand why
stylish
May
character
loves
in the
so
game.
much. I would Totsugeki that man too.
All right, fair enough.
Are you
So
telling
really-
me you wouldn't? I mean, look at him.
No,
Oh
no,
my.
you got a point.
The wall splat into
not
the
sure- is
super.
he
I
dead?
think this is it for our friend here.
No, he's
Not
alive.
Quite.
No.
He's still alive.
All right, he's got another chance at life here, but throwing out the card. Of course,
So what does
screws
the
out.
card system do for him? I saw he threw it and then cut it in half. Is that just a fancy animation, or is there something
It
special?
gives there's like another hitbox on it. I believe with like explosion when you cut it with the sword.
Gotcha.
That was a weird interaction. How did that hit?
That was very strange, but I think just
That's
Faust's
just Faust stuff,
insanely
right?
long range just let
Those
him
Faust things for sure.
get there. Yeah.
Okay. I'm still waiting for items to be thrown here, but he's just jumping and doing
Yeah, he's not
basically
really
nothing. Oh,
throwing
there's
the
one.
items and zoning quite a bit.
Meteors
But the
gonna
meteor storm into the comet drop.
The fishing pole, baseball, or is that golf club? Whatever.
So is that a command throw there, Cody?
It does grab if it hits you, but you can block it. So
Gotcha.
a little bit of pokes here. Johnny trying to find his way back in. He's got a good hit. But probably super here, I would guess.
Yep.
Is this one gonna kill? Maybe.
I think so.
No. Oh, it
Yeah.
does.
Yes,
Yeah.
it does. The explosive J knocking Faust out of the ring and out of this first match.
Yeah, there's a lot of Johnny Tunics here. Seen a lot of his matches. He usually gets a good lead start, then kind of loses it, and then just comes back with a big combo in the corner at the end.
Yeah.
Been
I
kind
mean,
of a trend.
His Johnny,
What a
though,
6P,
is like
though.
pretty
That's it.
impressive, I have to say. I like.
That explosion hits Faust as well. Okay, counter hit, tried to mash. Good
And the
burst,
first
though.
to get out of that, Faust feeling dangerous, and I
6P.
can understand why. Feels like he really needs to just get some space away from this Johnny and start using his items and pokey stick more.
He's got the crouching head, that move right there, really good for creating space, especially if he's going to stay grounded, which most Johnnies really want to do.
Yeah.
Got good space control on the ground, a little bit limited in the air, so. But the corkscrew is also doing well for spacing on him.
True. He's using it very well here to keep Johnny spaced out. And
The counter poke game right now, though, going.
Whew.
So
Faust playing it very carefully. He's just trying to close out that
think
last
he's,
little hit.
just trying to take advantage of bigger range and does get him. So. Good
Yeah, it feels like Johnny
adaptation
has
here.
a little bit of difficulty closing the range on Faust if he plays his cards right.
Yeah, I mean it's on the ground, right? It's pretty hard to approach from the lateral angle, for sure. But a lot of whiffs here.
Yeah, I feel like I'd like to see a couple more item throws from Faust too. It feels like he's not really utilizing that part of his kit.
I mean, it's a little bit tricky because you definitely want to knock down, do it safely. But there we go. No, like we said, I think it's the minions. I don't think they're gonna come out though. But maybe they are now.
Yeah, I think
Oh.
now they will, but
So
or
he's
maybe
gonna
not.
make
Maybe
it.
that was
He's
the
dead.
wrong one.
He's-
No,
he
it's like a
whiffed.
horn that throws
What
the minions.
what a drop! What a drop from the Johnny, but mashes out.
Hits him with the 2P to get out of that one.
Also, it's just now kind of Johnny's got two belts. He has a normal belt and he has a comically oversized belt.
Well, one belt's to hold the sword and the other belt's to hold his pants. I don't know what's so difficult about that.
But he's just holding it and just well, whatever.
He's not always holding his sword. Sometimes he has to put it down.
I know he's got to hold it because it's just way too cool, then, right? Oh, big combo here.
I don't know.
though.
I haven't watched enough Johnny lore.
Oh, he's dead. He's so dead.
He is completely dead. And here, Johnny just shows a really dominating round there, taking it 2-0. But, that being said, Faust put up a really good fight there. He did pretty well in a couple of those rounds, just keeping Johnny at space and doing everything he could to keep the assault down.
Yeah, not too bad. Kind of like several other people, Gunner's getting a lot better. So.
Indeed. And I believe that is our time slot up, Cody.
It is. So, we'll say everybody goodbye, and we'll get the next set of casters on here shortly.
Indeed. Have a good one. See you all in a little bit.
Just listen what's called the years, the word of the guy who was hated by the god of failure. Just lean. No one here raised him came by the heart. It's his kingdom and undead to waste life's grace. It is a fool who hides because everyone is his eyes. And every outlaw, no age can judge him. Truth is always born in the mind. The big book had shown him the right path. Wouldn't have repeated all. Just listen what's called that is the word of the guy who was hated by the god of failure. Just listen what's called that is the word of the guy who swallowed the heart without falsehood. He'll come. For the truth and crooks in fear. He'll come. Before those who wanna dawn. White guard. The words of a man who never fails. Just lean.
Oh, we are so back. What up, everybody? Welcome back. The last hour of tonight's Baddy Smash. I'm Zed. I got Thrifty with me. How you doing tonight, Thrifty?
I'm doing good. I didn't realize we were playing Smash here. It's changed a lot since the last time I played.
Yeah, a little different.
Yeah.
A little more
But,
fun.
you know, if
I'd say.
Potemkin exists in it, yeah, I'm here. I'm back. I'll play
Hell
some
yeah.
Smash.
Alright,
Oh, man. But,
message these guys to send it.
yep.
And we're getting
Also,
underway.
oh my god, dude. We got fucking chat lending priest energy. They got it all backwards. Like, this dude doesn't need more energy. And also, like, he's a priest. He should be giving God energy, right? Like, the priests don't gather, they give away the energy.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's a good point. And you know, okay, we got RNGesus over on the Testament. A lot of energy being thrown around here. A lot of weird
Yeah.
demon mouths and succubus things. And I don't even know what the hell some of this shit is.
Coming from the person who played it makes me feel better that I don't have any clue what's going on as well.
It's pretty crazy. You got
Yeah.
like different projectiles, different angles. You can kind of charge it.
Yeah.
You can teleport like we just saw there.
Yeah, dude. Fucking nothing personal kid right there.
Yep. And try swapping it over to the Kai. You know, I'm not gonna lie. If there's anyone in this league who I think would be a Kai player, it is Chai. I saw that and I was
100%.
like, this just makes complete sense. Not surprised he picked up the Chai and is into it, or the
No,
Kai.
it strikes me as very much a Chai character.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Also, like, I think, yeah, we're seeing the testament here because, like, Chai actually knows Priest, so or Jesus, so one of roommate's friends or something like that. So.
Okay. Yeah, so we've seen Priest on a lot of Milia, but when we played last week, I played against the Testament, and it is also scary.
Yeah. That's interesting. Yeah, it's like pretty much seems like the Amelia is definitely like the sweaty pick one.
Yeah,
right?
oh, for sure.
Yeah.
But the Testament, especially like if you don't have experience against Testament and you're playing someone who knows what they're doing, it is fucking terrifying. There's just so much shit you don't understand where it's coming from. There's stuff coming from above and below, just out of nowhere, like we're seeing here.
Yeah.
The teleports as soon as you think you're in. Nope,
the
you're actually
overhead
not.
from range is like disgusting. Also,
It's
yeah.
so good. Alright, try getting the
Yeah.
throws. Gets thrown right back, though.
No throw unpunished or unreturned.
Yep.
The,
Yeah, those projectiles are so brutal. You can pretty much just combo into any of them off of any hit.
Have you ever played Unist?
A little bit, like
Okay.
2 hours actually.
Okay, yeah. There's like one character. You mentioned like the juggle. There's like one character in that game where you can just literally just projectile juggle. Like you can do a full combo solely of projectiles,
Nice.
and it's just like, oh yeah, let me just get hit like a 7-hit combo from literally across the screen. And
That's what
That's
I know
tilting.
about Unist is it feels like everyone has like multiple full screen attacks. And, like that
oh
shit's
yeah, the
just crazy.
hitboxes in that game are crazy.
I've seen some pictures of just
Also,
like,
phew.
god damn. If there was anyone who I could see, getting a lot of perfects, or any character, it would be Testament, because holy shit can it be just so hard to actually get in. With the spam of projectiles, the teleport away, like,
Yeah.
some characters just don't really have the tools to approach that.
Yeah, it's really hard. There's just certain characters, like any character that like lets you do like that, like high pressure, high momentum is like really set up for it because like games can just be so over so fast in Strive.
Oh yeah, that's kind of what I love about it. Is like, it feels like the average game is like under a minute. Or like of actual fighting, or at least each round is like, it feels like you blink and you miss it in some games.
Yeah, it's definitely, absolutely, it can be just brutal how quickly some people put it out. Like, especially like in previous games, like I haven't played it, but like we're talking with like Wong and a few other people who've played like a lot more of the older Guilty Gears. He's like, yeah, man, it's crazy. It's like Milia used to need to touch people like 5 or 6 times to kill someone minimum, and like now it's like, yeah, you get 3 good openings and you can still just kill somebody despite being so crazy fast.
Yeah, everything's fast and high damage, and like, the combos aren't necessarily like crazy long compared to something like DBFZ or something like that, but
Yeah, oh yeah, no, it's no like DBFZ or like Marvel or anything like that where you have like these you can have
get
these
a touch
crazy
and
like
it's
40
like-
hit combos.
yeah, you get a touch and you're like, I'm just gonna go grab a drink because it's gonna be 2 minutes before I get an input in.
Yeah. No, I mean, there are some combos that go fairly long, but like, man, nothing that wild
Yeah, nothing
in
on
here.
that level, and especially not at the skill level of the majority of the league, where
Oh yeah, no.
we're just happy to get a hit in, and maybe if we're lucky, it gets followed up with something.
Yeah, you can definitely tell. Like, there's definitely like a couple of players who are like Priest, for example, who you can see actually will almost always have a follow up after like their one hit.
Yeah,
That's
Jim
just
Bone,
not where most of the league is at. Obviously, like,
I
most of the
noticed
league can
he's
like
got
do it.
crazy extensions.
Wait, sorry, who?
Jim Bone on that Soul Bad guy.
Jim has some great. Yeah, Jim's great at extending.
Yeah, got a lot of good RC options. I see him pull out to just
Yeah.
extend the combo into the air. Like, you think it's over, and it's like, no, he's got 6-7 more hits on you.
Yeah. Yeah, Jim definitely is a good player of that example because like there's like most of the players in the league can definitely do like they know like a few bread and butter, like like you're like somewhere depending on your character like 5 to 8 hit combos, right?
Yep.
But like they're not able to convert into that unless you get like the correct lead in.
Yeah, exactly. Good time to shout out the combo search tool from the main menu. You can find a bunch of combos made by other players. They got all kinds of tags like, round start, corner, RC or no, how much meter
Oh,
it costs.
man.
That shit's really fun.
Oh fuck. Dude, yeah. Your mileage will vary on those.
For sure.
Some of them are like, cause like some of them are made for different versions of the game, or some of them are just like actively trolled. Oh god, I'm trying to remember like, cause like you can do the auto search, right? You get like 5. It'll give you like 5, right?
Yeah.
And the first one I get is like, it was like Potemkin like on guard true combo extreme difficulty, and the input was literally just Potemkin Buster. And I was
Oh.
like, yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
And I'm like,
I've mostly done
okay.
some like, just done search with the, there's all the criteria you can search with.
Yeah, I
you
just
can
did, like the
follow
autofill
specific
V5
people.
or whatever, right at the beginning.
Yeah. So I found a few
Uh,
people that are just
yeah.
like, here's like 20 LFL combos. Have fun.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
that's
go
yeah.
through
If
them,
you
the
actually
ones that are
find like
labeled
certain
easy.
people who have them, yeah, there'll be certain people who have like actually like good player guys where they'll have like your like intro bread and butter, and then they'll have like advanced bread and butter, and
Yep.
all that.
Yeah, that's the kind of shit I look for, and that stuff's really helpful.
Yeah,
Eventually
very,
you just
very.
kind of
I've been
keep
using
working those
that
in,
a
and then
lot.
yep, then kind of work those all in, and then eventually you just have all the tools for any situation.
Yeah. Yeah, the other thing then is like it's like try after you get it in the practice tools, like actually getting them out in game,
Yep,
because like
that's
it is
the hard
wild.
part.
It is wild how like you can go in and like, at least for like me in particular, like I'll know like you can put me in the access tool and I'll be like, oh here, like let me just do this crazy chain. It's like, all right, yeah, no problem. I could do it like 9 out of 10 times. Put me in game and it's like, yep, cool. Nope, that didn't happen. What
Yep,
was that? Like,
never had a situation for it. Yeah, I know the feeling. I was just practicing an LFL wall break combo, and like, I think I've actually had a time to use it like 2 or 3 times.
oh
but
yeah.
but when it hits, it feels great. You know,
Oh,
when,
yeah.
when it's in
Yeah,
that
like,
exact situation. And
I
hit with the
burnt,
exact
like,
opener.
Yeah, I burnt multiple RC trying to do the new thing I just learned, and then I found out that I was too hyped in the game. Like, I'm like, why is this not working? I just did this literally 10 times in a row in the training tool. And I'm like, trying to think, and I'm like, oh, I was literally just pushing the buttons too fast.
Yep.
Uh,
That's the worst part of a combo when you gotta work the delay into it. And you're like, I just want to hit the
Yeah.
buttons. I don't want to have to be like, okay, pause. Okay, now hit.
Yeah. It's really weird, because it's like, it feels better, honestly, to like not have to rush them, but like there's just certain things where you're like rushing, right? Because you're
Yeah.
like, fuck, go, 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 go. But, like if I push the buttons faster, the move comes out faster. That's not
Exactly.
always the case, it turns out, which is very counterintuitive.
Alright, well, we are getting close to match time. What do we got up next? AJS0 versus Ocean Breeze. Okay. I think this is a
Yeah.
really good one, actually.
Yeah, this should be really solid.
We got the Ram main against the former Ram main, now potentially Bridget main. Who can say?
Yeah, Elfelt, Bridget, maybe, who knows? Yeah, Bridget is like predominantly what we've been seeing.
Yeah,
AJS
I assume
play?
that's what we're gonna see. His Ram's got some exploitable weaknesses, and I think Ocean Breeze might know that. AJS big fan of the 6H, which is so slow.
Just not a
Satisfying
good move.
button, but it's so slow.
It's really a crime when like having a button that feels so good be so bad. Like it's like, no, why'd you put so much fun juice into this thing
Right.
if it's not good?
Okay, we are at time. We can get this going. I'll spam some emotes to these guys, and hopefully they pick that up, or I'll just send them a DM.
Yeah, I think your best bet's send a DM,
Yeah.
or I can do it real fast.
I got it. Oh, they got it. Okay.
Excellent, they figured it out.
Perfect. All right, we are seeing the.
Yeah, we nailed it, Bridget. Let's go.
Real quick while we're loading, I want to shout out the priest of RN Jesus, cheer squad in chat. I always love seeing someone come in with like a bunch of people showing up to cheer for him. That's
Oh,
real
yeah.
cool to see.
Also,
Great copy
yeah,
passes.
Speaking of like talking on Twitch, like the Chai Kisuke is gonna live rent free in my head for
It's really
at
good.
least the rest of the Baddy.
It's so fitting.
It's so perfect.
I'm gonna need to see that Photoshop at some point.
Yeah,
Someone get that before next week.
but yeah, right now.
Here we go, Ocean Breeze, bring out that rock combo.
Yeah,
That
really
classic.
good. Whoa, what?
Oh,
That was. Wait, did he just?
he DC'd. We're seeing some
Yeah.
leg. He's not moving. Oh, okay, he's throwing shit out.
Wait,
Okay.
that was okay. That was really weird. It was like really great spacing, and then all of a sudden he just like actually stood there.
Yeah, he just
I-
literally walked up to him. Like,
Yeah.
okay.
Twice,
But-
like walked through twice. I don't know what happened. I have to assume something happened there.
That's kind of what it looked like. Yeah, that definitely wasn't normal.
Yeah.
It was while we were seeing a tiny leg.
Oh, I saw the Wi-Fi connection issue error thing, like in the corner there. So we'll see. Is Breeze looking very comfortable now? Is that's gonna?
Yeah, very different game all of a sudden.
Yeah. Oh my
Good
gosh.
combo into the sword. Oh, gets caught in the air though by AJS, and doesn't
But it
matter.
does
Hits the
not
2P.
2P slap.
Yep.
Out of here.
Sometimes you just need a couple real quick slaps.
Yeah, man.
There we go. Swords off the round start into rocks into more swords. The classic opener.
Yep.
And it's good. I mean, when I played against it, it beat the shit out of me until I had to learn the hard way.
Yeah, no, it's there's just some things that like you have to do, and it's like where it's like, yeah, they keep doing the thing, and it's like, yeah, but is it still working? It's like, no, yep. Like sometimes, like if someone doesn't respect a button, just keep smashing their face with that button until they've learned their lesson.
Cruz has lived by that exact plan.
Oh yeah.
For the last few months, pretty much. Just keep do the air-to-air grab and do the dash-in grab on the ground. And
Dude, yeah, Cruz cooked me so hard the other day.
yeah.
Actually, speaking of cooked,
Super
that's
comes
a
out.
raw
Massive
super for the turnaround.
Wow. It just caught smacking a button there, apparently.
Yeah, he saw it, and classic. Ended with the raw super. We love it.
I mean, you got to expect it. The swords go out. You got to expect he's gonna blow the bar to get him back, especially against someone where it's a little more dangerous to get in.
Yep. There we go. Like AJ's figuring out the block string on that.
Yeah, he's definitely been you can see him figuring shit out as he's played. Now that we're finally seeing him in some on-stream games. I know his ones last week had to get rescheduled. So we're finally seeing him on stream, and he's learning a lot as he plays. It's cool to see.
Yeah, it's something that's really fun with like when you get like a bunch of people starting to play the game. Obviously, it's not the case for everyone here, but there's a lot of people who are like relatively new to the game.
Yep.
And I know there's a couple other people who also stand by us, and I stand by this, where it's like the best time for any fighting game is when all your friends start playing at the same time and you all suck, and you're all just getting better literally like every single game or every day.
It's so much fun. Yeah, absolutely. Like some of my favorite gaming experience just in general is like everyone at like a roughly equal skill level, and then like one person in the group figures some shit out and they kind of level up, and then everyone else just has to adapt to it and like find a way to beat whatever the new strategy is, or just learn something new on their own. You kind of just trade like, back and forth over the course of like a few months or whatever.
Yeah, and we're just seeing that in game here. Like obviously like a little bit like that's the side, but like earlier the previous one, those like Ocean Breeze was having a really good spacing game here, and AJS is just finally found his way in on it. Was able to pick up that last one.
Yeah, not over by any means.
Yep. Yeah, I think we're going to third stock here. Yeah, here
Absolutely,
we go. All right, we'll take it to 3 now. As I was talking about, like AJS having good spacing, but like Ocean Breeze mixed up the combos there. Didn't go to the same bread and butter of like that mid-range combo.
Yep, it's a good adaptation.
Yeah, he tried to go for it there and just immediately punished.
Here we go. There's that 6H.
Dude, 6H with the reversal, no less.
Yeah. Oh, counters the rocks though. Swift learning how to deal with that in real time.
Yeah.
But now forced back into the corner with the swords and the rocks.
The rocks, yep. There's still one sword back there, don't forget.
Yeah, he's able to get in.
This is it. Wow, that doesn't kill.
Oh, the reversal. Never mind.
Oh my god, okay. That super did so little damage.
Yeah, I'm surprised because it was low enough that I thought it was chip, but it wasn't.
No, like that. Either like the move that it leads into changes the damage scaling so much, or like that super's actually just terrible.
That is a thing. If you hit with a weak move, you're gonna really fuck up your damage scaling.
Yeah. I assume, like, I don't know if that's the case for Guilty Gear, but, like, I assume, like, it's like, I know, like, a lot of other fighting games will do the same thing, where, like, certain moves will have different effects on your damage scaling.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I know, like, DBFC was
it's raw!
Oh,
and
it's
but
he's, gets the FD, no chip damage.
Yeah.
Something I don't see everyone doing. If you block a super, you might as well faultless defense. Block all that chip.
I mean, it does take meter, right?
It does. Not a lot, though.
Oh, does it? Okay, so it's not a half a bar.
No, it drains while it's active, so it's not actually.
Oh,
much.
okay, yeah. So that's so good. Then.
Yeah, you want to do it. If
Oh,
you
yeah.
know you're able to block, or even if you're not sure, just hold back and hold 2 attack buttons. Block that
Yeah.
chip damage.
That is huge to know, actually.
Giant sword combo in the corner
Yeah.
into the
Oh
wall
my
break with
God.
the 6H. Just a pixel left for Swift, and this is
Yeah.
match point.
Match point. You ready for the? Oh, never
There it
mind. I was gonna
is,
say,
the
you ready for the
slap.
flip back raw super? Just like fact check him. I was like,
I was hoping for it, but
chip
no.
check. Here we go.
All right, Ocean Breeze taking that one 2-1. Good match though.
Is it 2-1?
Was that 2? Or was that no? That was 2-0.
That was 2-0. It's just
That's
really. It was just a
just
really.
long.
It was, each one was
Yeah, I looked
2
at the
to
time.
1.
I
It
was
was
like,
really
oh, man.
close.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just 2 long ass games.
Yeah.
And we're gonna keep it rolling. We're just a couple of minutes to our next matchup.
Okay,
here.
it was 2-1. It was 2-1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, lost
All right,
in
I'm
the
not
sauce.
crazy.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. It was like. Did not trust my memory on that. I was like, I have no idea. It was very close, and the only thing I can tell you is that Ocean Breeze won.
Yep. Yeah, despite what we're seeing in chat, I can tell you,
Yeah.
Ocean Breeze did pick that one up.
Yep.
And we're gonna be jumping into T2 Slade versus Albino Joe in just a few seconds here. This one is gonna be a rough one. You know, I've been seeing Joey improve a little bit. He's really just got to get in that training room if he wants to pick up some games. See, he knows
Yeah.
the basics, but that's about it.
I mean, that's where you got to start with. Like, I don't think he's played many other, if any other, fighting games really.
He played a little bit of DBFC.
Very little
Yeah.
though.
I think he might have been in the first season of Baddy Ball.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Betty Ball is like kind of a bit of a fever dream.
It was a long time ago. God, that was
It was
5 years
a long
ago.
time ago. Like, I don't know. I remember like that was one of the ones where I casted a lot more than playing. He definitely was in the first one. I just don't remember if he was
Yeah.
anything the other one or not.
Oh yeah, he played the Yamcha, of course.
Oh, that's right.
The most
Yeah,
Joey
that's
of
right.
characters. Love a good Yamcha. All right, 9:20. Let's get
Is
this
that an
show on the road.
oxymoron?
Maybe.
Okay.
All right,
Let's
they're
just
readying up.
checking myself. Hey, we in. All right.
We got the Nago. We got the Milia.
Oh boy. So it's gonna come in. He's gonna keep doing the Nago blink over and over and over again, and either Joey's gonna
JS
lose his
knew
brains
he could
looking
not
at it,
win
not
the
understanding,
league,
or he's just
so
gonna
instead of
fucking just
reflecting on
straight face
himself,
through it.
He
Be
blamed
like,
the
I don't know what's going on, so I'm just gonna ignore it, and it's gonna do
Heaven
nothing.
or hell.
You know, I think that's gonna happen.
Okay, yeah, there you go. No Joey and BBZ too. Our memories were right on that one.
Okay.
逃げてもいいの？
You're right though.
Oh,
that
yeah.
was a long ass time ago.
Yeah, it was
That
forever
was like
ago.
not that long after the game came out that we did the first one. I don't think the second one was that long after.
No.
It was good. Haven't really done a fighting game since. Yeah,
Yep.
nice to be back here.
All right.
All right, Joey landed some hits. We got some counter action.
Dude, the thing is that I'm like, yeah, the Nago does so much damage, and Milia is so squishy. It's like,
Does Milia have the lowest HP or close to?
Chip has the lowest, I think.
Chip, okay.
I'm
I think
pretty
she's
sure.
towards the bottom.
Yeah, but like, oh my god. I mean, you saw that. Like, there was like barely any actual. Look at that. I mean, it's Nago, but still, that was 50, 60, 70% health off of like a punish and a one combo.
Yeah, Milia
Like,
definitely.
yeah, he could
definitely
kill-
has to
okay,
work
yeah.
for it a little more
So yeah,
here.
if he did super there at the end, I'm pretty sure he could have killed instead, but he'll just chip out instead.
Damn, lightning fast first game.
Yeah, I don't expect any of this match to be fast at all. Like, it's I mean, they're two just absurdly high damage all-in characters.
True. There we go. We see the hair car.
Yep.
Getting something going here.
There we go. I mean, we haven't even seen Dago hit Blood Rage actually, which is kind of wild.
No, we haven't. It's been too fast. Slade's got some
Yeah.
good control compared to some Nagas I've played. Slade doesn't really go into it that often.
Yeah.
Alright, good combos.
Okay, I looked it up. Melia is the second squishiest after Chip.
Okay. Yeah, I knew she was, very close to the bottom.
Yeah.
Slade just crouching in the corner for a second there. But, wow, finds his opening. Yeah, one more combo and it's going to be it.
Blood Rage and bam!
There it is.
2 hits, yeah.
There it is. Blood Rage into the counter. Into the big hit.
I think Joey could have probably had another 20% of his health bar, and that big hit would have still cooked him.
I think so. And,
I-
and that's
yeah.
it. 3 minutes.
That's Guilty Gear, baby.
Yeah, hell yeah, it is. Man,
I've seen I've seen combos in other fighting games take longer than that entire match.
True.
Like,
I-
not actually kidding.
Speaking of Baddy Ball back in the day, we absolutely saw combos, get extended with tags and stuff that probably took like a minute and a half.
Oh yeah, you've not the most egregious thing by far. I'm pretty sure, in games I can think of, out of any of the big ones, is if you've seen Dante combos in Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
I've
They
seen
are-
a little bit of
They
Marvel vs.
are
Capcom.
Marvel vs. Capcom in general has some long ones, but Dante in particular, because he's got these all these moves that do a ton of little hits, so his damage drop off gets just so absurd.
Oh.
So you'll see it. So there's one in particular. If you have 4 meters, you can do a touch of death on certain people. But the problem is it does 50% of their health in the first half, and 50% of the health in the first third of the combo, and then the last bit just takes forever. It's just yeah, let me burn meter over and over and over again. Oh, yeah, correct. Here we go. Wong tells me the Dante Infinite wins by timeout instead of damage,
Holy
actually.
shit.
Yeah, it takes so long that damage scaling gets so low that you'll time the opponent out before you kill them.
Incredible. So you literally just combo the entire round.
Yeah, if you
That-
have enough meter, you just can combo the entire round on in certain
That is
scenarios.
basically the dream for some people, I'm sure.
Oh,
I
yeah.
actually do just want to combo for 2 minutes straight and not even
Dude,
kill.
it's the training lab guy's dream.
Right?
Like,
Basically just playing the dummy at that point. You get hit, you might as well just get up and walk away. Alright, see you in 5 minutes.
Also, big point for general. I actually just saw this. Standings are not out on the master spreadsheet.
They're not.
Yeah.
They might be
More
this
fun
week,
league.
but we have a lot of people who haven't played their week 2 matches. We have 3 people that weren't able to play today, so they have a bunch of matches. I'll probably try and post them this weekend when I record everything that's been played. They'll be sort of accurate.
Yeah. It's just think about it this way. If you think you have a chance at top 8,
Just win all your matches.
just win all your matches, and then you might make
that's what it
top
comes
8.
down to, yeah.
That's what you might make top 8, and then you can top 8 in 2 weeks.
Here's the thing.
If not, show up, play your games, and then take a nap, because then you're done after next week.
Here's the thing. There's 16 players, 8 people, make it to top 8.
Yep.
If you win more than you lose, you probably make it in.
Yeah. And good news, actually, we're only down to 15 players now. Right? With Henry
we had
gone?
17.
Oh, we had 17?
Yeah, we're
okay,
at
now there's
16
16
now.
players. Okay. Yeah. So, half of us make it to top 8. Based off my week 1, I'm probably not there. So, there's probably 2 people now. It's you got 7 other people to get there.
Yeah, the The
Like-
format is just round robin. Like, so you're
Yeah.
just gonna play all 15 other players, and that's it.
Yep.
Top 8 make it to a double elim bracket on week 4. Pretty simple
Could be
format.
exciting. Yeah. All right. Hot take right now. Who's your 8?
Who's my 8? Oh boy.
Yeah, who's your 8?
Okay, I'm gonna have to look at a player list. Hang on.
Yeah, dude. That's why I asked you first. I was like, I gotta pull up the player
Who's
list
my
before you can ask me.
8? Okay. I mean, well, Priest, Cax, obviously. That's 2. Wang,
Priest, Cax, yep.
Jim,
Wang Jim.
Slade.
Slade. Okay, that's 5.
Cruz,
6.
Chris DPG,
7.
and me.
And you.
And me.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. 8. All right, that's for 8. You know.
I've only lost so far, I think, to Priest and Gal. Maybe one more. I don't remember.
I feel like you lost one more, but
Probably
I don't
did.
remember who else. But
Probably
yeah, no,
another
yeah,
last
yeah.
week.
I think that's pretty reasonable. That's a pretty reasonable take.
I think I got my hard matches out of the way last week.
Yeah. I think my dark horse to make it in is Ocean Breeze.
True.
I think he's one of our bubble players. I think he's gonna be like right around like 8, 9, 10.
the more middle of the pack, like him, Wong, that might be it.
Him,
But-
Wong, and Cruz are like your like 3. Like
No,
I think those
I think Cruz is making it for sure.
I think Cruz is probably making it as well. But yeah. I think like him and Wong are like the bubble players though, right? Like I think
I
like
lost
there's
to
a
Wang last week. That was my other match.
That's it. Okay. Yeah, I
Yeah.
was gonna say Wang will. I was say Wang's definitely going to
I got
the top
dumpstered by
8.
Wang.
That's right.
Yeah, I think we can all feel pretty confident of like Priest, Cax, Wang,
I Priest is locked already. I'm pretty sure.
probably, yeah.
And so is Cax.
Yeah.
But
But yeah, it's gonna be an interesting race
Yeah.
for like those last 2 or 3 slots that are really gonna come down. I mean, could come down to like head to head and stuff. So
yeah.
you know, between all those people, we've kind of been talking about like your matches against those people are maybe the most important matches you have because
Yeah, just by like
you know,
giving
we're
you
gonna
basically
see some
the-
tiebreakers, I would assume.
Yeah, there's a fair chance. And do we have a player protocol for Circle of Suck?
Yeah, tiebreaker matches.
Okay.
1v1 mid.
I mean, to be fair, at least in this, everything is 1v1, and that'll be fast. All right, where are these fools? Let's start.
It is 9:30. I suppose
9:31.
Oh my god, we've been talking too much. Talking
Dude.
about playoffs.
Now,
we haven't even got through
we've
week
been
2
talking
yet.
about Playoffs, but it doesn't matter. These fools have it to start.
All right,
There
here we go.
Excellent.
All right, we got Gal, we got Cax.
Speaking of Cax, yep. Yo, good news for everyone though. You put top 16 of Baddy Gear 1 on your resume.
True.
Every single person except for Head Reaver.
Everyone made top 16.
Yeah. There were 17 players, but you know.
True, you can say there were more than 16 players, and you made
Yeah,
top
exactly.
16.
Like
at
your
the
recruiter's
tournament.
not gonna fact check you on that.
Top 16 of the Guilty Gear tournament. That's all you have to
Yeah.
say.
Yeah, exactly. In a multi-week league tournament, no less.
True.
Add the prestige to
Even
it.
more impressive, yeah. You gotta show up for 4 weeks and play consistently, I guess.
Yep. And speaking of like not consistent, Gallinir
True.
on this Faust. Dude, I have seen this man like threaten like before I said something right here. He was threatening Cax, who's like we've established like pretty like clearly like a number 2 player, right? And then at other times it's like Man,
I'm gonna be honest. I played him week 1. I got fucking rolled.
dude, like,
It was
yeah, that's the thing.
actually not that close.
I'm seeing like Galadir is like out here, and he's just like occasionally just like rolls people, like so hard, just absolutely destroys them. And then other times it's like he loses to people. It's like you're like, wait, how did they beat him? I saw you 2-0 this guy.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm still curious what would happen if he stuck with the Bridget. He played Bridget for months, got into this, and like was getting really good. Like, improved a ton over the course of like 2 weeks. Then he found the Faust,
Yeah.
and the Faust, not bad.
I
by
like
any
the
means.
Faust.
It's cool.
I'm also excited to have a Faust player in the league. In
That
fact,
that
I'm
is
gonna have a bunch
cool. I do love how much character variety is in the league. So
Yeah, I would say because I can tell you the major tournaments not the case for that. But for
now
us,
the Worlds was pretty big. Obviously, the better characters had a decent number of players, but
oh yeah,
most characters got some play.
yeah, most characters get some play.
But it was a lot of, there was Similia, there was a lot of, what's his name, the wizard guy?
Yeah,
Space Wizard Man.
Yeah, before nerfs and everything, I know like
Yeah.
the nerfs and oh my god,
Damn, that one was fast.
that was a perfect, right?
Not quite. No,
He must have touched
Took a
it
little
somewhere. But
bit.
yeah, like that was a term I was like, I don't know. Galanir's like the character, like the player I just don't have like any read on. Like,
I think it's Faust, really. I find it really hard. I feel like every time I play against Faust, I see a new move come out that I've never seen him use
Dude,
before.
yeah.
I
Faust
swear
is
the guy
kinda
has like
wild.
50 moves. He's got all these projectiles he throws out, and
he's got items.
yeah, he's playing Smash Bros with items on over here.
Yeah. Changes the rules of the game. Oh, let's go! Oh,
Oh,
no way!
Just
No
barely out of
way.
range. Come on, yeah, one hit, literally
One touch,
anything.
come on.
There it is.
Yeah!
Okay,
We got a game on our hands. Let's
hell
go.
yeah. Yeah, no, Faust is wild. He's got the dragoon jump. Like, wait, is he coming from the side? Is he jumping? What the hell's he doing?
Yeah.
He's got that corkscrew dive at you, and oh my god.
That's the
this
second time we've
combo
seen Cax do
max.
that combo, and it is.
Wow.
Yeah, that is.
He's still
That
got
is
the install
fierce.
after the wall break too, but he's not able to get in and do anything with it. What a combo.
Yeah, that thing is. That is dirty.
Oh,
let's
he
go.
does it the wheelchair.
Gives him
Oh,
the
I know
chair.
he's laughing right now.
Oh yeah. We love that, and look at that! It's so close now. It's one touch game. Oh come on!
Oh.
Holy shit! No way!
So close, but
Oh, raw super hits.
oh
But
no.
doesn't get what?
Oh, and he gets it with the dive.
Oh.
Gallagher taking the game. Holy shit, we've got a match. God, I'm so happy we saw the wheelchair. I love
Dude, the fucking wheelchair, man.
the faces
Holy
every character makes when they get hit by it are so good.
Oh yeah, yeah, that might be the GOAT super. It's either that or Heavenly Potemkin Buster.
Yeah, I do like the Buster.
And I think if you just want like yo value, or if you want meme value.
I also love a good dragon install,
Yeah.
especially like in a combo. Just do the dragon install and keep going.
Yeah.
Ooh, here comes
Oh
the
my
combo
God, that
again.
corner
from
oh, he
Vince.
dropped.
Yeah, didn't get the wall break off of it, so
Yeah.
Gallagher's still in this.
That drop is potentially huge. Like, nah, it's not gonna matter here.
Nope.
But like,
two counters to keep up that corner pressure.
yeah. Good.
So match point here for Cax potentially.
Keeping things spicy though here.
Oh yeah, still definitely anyone's game. Gal stalling it out.
Ah,
Install
man, he
almost over. Oh, the super
super,
gets him
dear
though at the
God.
wall break.
Oh.
Not looking good now for Gal.
No, it's not looking good, but like we can see there's like we've seen him come back from like something kind of similar to this actually. It's notable, but nah, there we go. Pussies. Low kick ends the game.
Hey, Gal showing some life against probably the number 2 seed
Yeah.
at this point.
Yeah, showing a lot of life.
Yeah.
Like that. I don't know. If I came into the game and I played like that against Cax at this point, I'd be like pretty stoked with myself.
Yeah. No, nothing to be upset about, I would say. Still pretty good showing, and let's take us almost up to our next game. Like it, these are just kind of moving along.
Oh yeah. Oh, we got some good matches here. This is really solidified though the call for 10-minute games.
Oh yeah.
Right. Like
Yeah,
that
for
was
sure.
that was an 8-round best of 3, and we got like about 90 seconds.
Yep.
So it's like
Yeah, we can go to max rounds and still be on
max.
time.
Yeah, assuming that none of the rounds a bunch of the rounds go crazy long.
Yeah,
we
assuming they're
go,
not like
like-
real stalled out or whatever.
Yeah.
Which definitely had some of those, trying to pick up some new characters. Just like, I don't know what the
Oh,
hell I'm
yeah.
doing, so I'm just blocking. Alright, what do we got next?
And
AJS0, Chris DPG. we got a little Baddy Smash match coming up here.
yeah. Blocking and Strive seems so much worse than other fighting games that I'm familiar with.
That's because like everyone has good 50-50s. So,
Right.
so what the hell are you gonna
like,
block? Yeah.
Like, there's so many good 50. I mean, also a lot of it's like we're bad, but like I don't know, the game seems really aggressively paced, and there's so many players that can like force 50-50s for neutral. That like, you want to be an aggressive style versus like a defensive player in general. It seems like.
Yeah, even if
From-
you're trying to play like a, like a range kind of poke game, you still want to be aggressive with it.
Yeah.
You know, you don't want to be reactive. You want to just be throwing your shit out.
No.
Trying to
I mean, this
follow
is
up on it
nothing
when it
like
hits.
like comparing it to like Street Fighter or something like that, where you get like a lot more like like pushing neutral play.
Exactly. All right, let's get this game underway. Players are lined up. We're gonna see that Bridget versus the Johnny.
Oh, all right.
I love the Johnny.
I actually
I'm not
haven't
gonna
seen
lie. I
Johnny
almost
yet.
picked Johnny up, like when I was
Yeah?
getting into this game. Yeah, he's cool.
I have not actually seen anything about him. I just know the meme.
League. So instead
Christy
of
PG
reflecting on
naming himself
himself,
Johnny Two Dick and being
blame
like,
the
oh, there's a
fact
character named Johnny, I have to main him.
heaven
Yep.
Or hell.
He just happened to pick up like one of the coolest characters. Just a lot of style, a lot of crazy sword action, jumping around, tons of slashes.
Okay.
Turns people into cards.
He turns people into cards.
Yeah, he like turns you into a card and cuts you in half. It's a super.
Okay.
And immediate wall break. We're 5 seconds
Wall
in.
break off the opener.
Wow. Tons of
Yo, the
pressure. Aegis
style
has
trip
not
on
left
these
that
moves
corner.
is pretty sick.
Yeah. Yeah, all those slashes are cool as hell.
There you go. AJ0 making sure to show us it's the fucking game.
Yeah, not out of this yet. Oh, we're all air dashing at each other. I love it. That's my kind of game. Yeah, I see a lot of people mash out of combos with just some like 2Ps. But the Chris DPG is one of the few I see actually follow up with that. He's got a plan
Yeah.
after the mash out of the combo.
Yo. And all said and done, ends with the 2B though.
Of course.
Oh,
But
back of the fist action.
AJS, despite that insane start,
Do you see it? Even the game knew it said 2P win.
holy shit. Wow, this game is getting real smart.
Damn, these
Another-
these, like combos are dirty.
Yeah,
Oh.
crazy starting combo.
Yeah.
Yo,
It's so much.
2Ps.
It's so funny. Like so much work is just done off of that opener. Oh, this might be it.
Not quite, but
No,
very
okay.
close. Oh, there's the
Oh,
card
blocked.
blocked.
Most importantly, FD no chip. I don't actually know if that move has any chips, but
just getting in. There we go. He's getting his combos. There's the
Yep.
RC to sort of
dropped,
not really extend.
dropped an immediate punish.
Got one extra hit in there and then got killed for it.
Yep.
But hey, the best way to learn how to do that shit is just throw it out.
AJS new.
There you go. Immediately back into game 2. Christy PG
Yep.
up a game.
Yep. Run it back. Let's go.
No immediate crazy round start wall break combo from Christy
No,
PG
but
this
here-
time.
Yeah. Toss it. Like the one thing I'm like really impressed here with Christy PG is like the set play actually. Going off of like what you said, like he landed 2P and then he like actually combos up and follows up with it, and that is something that he's consistently been doing here.
Punishes that whiffed grab. That
Yeah.
was I don't know about that grab. Grabs are so short range in this game.
Yeah, you have to be on top. Like your models
Literally
need to be
inside.
overlapping for grabs.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh, so mashing out of that corner combo. Not gonna get wall broken again off the round start. Never mind. Caster curse.
That's fine. Yeah. Well, Christy just saves that for later. And
Oh, there's the
card
card.
time.
Like I said, turns them into cards or
Yeah.
something.
That was pretty sweet.
And the quick 2-0 from good old
Damn.
Johnny Two Dicks.
Fuck, dude. Alright, well, I'm glad I got to see that once before I go fucking play against that next week. Now,
Yep. Good luck.
yeah, but is it going to change anything? Probably not, but now at least I'm not going in and going, the fuck is this?
You know, since this is our last round of the night, right? T2 Slade versus Ocean Breeze. We can just tell these guys to go ahead and start it up.
Yeah, fuck it. Otherwise, we're just going to be here for 6 minutes.
Right.
and
This is the
I mean,
last
I
game
don't-
of the night either way. So
I don't think anyone really wants that.
No, we can get this underway.
Oh man, we can end early. Holy shit. No, never mind. This is minutes we can run Twitch ads, make retail money, baby.
Oh shit! There we go. All right.
Nope.
We're
Nope,
sending
too
it.
late. Never mind.
Yeah. No ads now.
No ads now.
All right. This can be a good one. We got T2
Yeah.
Slade, Ocean Breeze.
This
I mean-
one like actually has like potential top 8 implications. So
Oh, for sure. Yeah. I mean, these guys both. You know, I think T2 Slade probably. Right
I would
now
say he's
looking
favored
more
in
likely
this.
to make it.
Yeah.
But yeah, both these guys need these wins. Guarantee that playoff spot.
Holy Naga
Wow.
damage. Yeah, I mean the way I would look at it is that like T2 is like I would expect the top 8, whereas like Ocean Breeze is like a dark horse for top 8, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be close. Oh. Was it overkill? Yeah. Was it cool as hell? Absolutely. Early burst from Slade.
Man, that has to be the lowest amount of health I've seen a raw super before. Like that doesn't chip out.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh,
Oh, here we go.
massive sword pressure into the wall
Yeah,
break.
just
Completely different than round 1 here. And there's
Yep,
the
here we
blood
go.
mode.
yeah. He's gonna just wait. Yeah,
Here we go.
Beautiful.
Do the super. Wait him out.
Burn it out. Yeah.
Yep. Let that health
Flying
drain.
time.
There it is. Down to
Yeah.
1 hit now.
Or
I-
2 hits. Okay,
Okay.
there we go. Yeah.
I don't see Slade, pop that when he doesn't want to that often. So
No, that was really, really heads up from Breeze to just use the supers to push him across the screen.
yep, very smart. He's got some experience. He's played against the Blood Gauge Master himself at Wong.com, so he knows how to react. There we go.
Oh, man.
That same
Oh!
combo again.
Yeah.
Huge
God,
wall
so much
break.
damage. And this is great. This is exactly what he set himself up for the last
And here
game.
comes
Like,
Blood
Brothers
Rage
pops,
again.
And now here we go. Oh!
Oh, he's playing aggressive this
Initiative,
time.
actually. That's dangerous. 'cause
Oh,
I think you're
no.
dead. Oh.
Yeah, chooses not to stall it out. He goes in, which
Oh,
puts him
man.
in range of a quick hit into the follow-up super.
I was so ready for the same thing as last time where he just pushes, does the super, pushes him across
Yep.
screen.
Yeah, I think that might have been the mistake.
Yeah. Intense games here for like these two. Like
Yeah,
really
really close,
even.
really back and forth.
Oh man. Oh, that's
Man, the
that's
blood-
bad here. Yeah, that's cooked. Fucking
Damn.
absurd. Yeah, dude. Blood Rage does so much damage.
Yeah, Slade absolutely popping
Like-
off that game.
Yeah,
Match
that
point
thing
now
pops
for
and
him.
like you can actually just end someone from like 60-70%.
Yep. And massive range on it too.
Oh yeah.
Like you're not safe. Ever.
There is no safety on that
No.
screen.
There we go. Gets the grab.
Yeah.
Keeping
Yeah,
up the
great
pressure.
corner pressure here out of Slade.
Oh, there's the wall break. Oh, doesn't hit a follow-up. Ocean Breeze bursting to stay in it, but he is one hit away from losing this match.
Yeah.
Oh, and there it is. Gets him with. Was that a high?
I think it was either high or chip. I think it was chip actually, because he hit the first two blocked.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Can you kill on because like normals can kill on chip, right?
I don't know.
Okay.
Okay, that is an overhead.
But yeah, it is an overhead. I think he blocked it. I think like he died on chip there, because like his body didn't go like flying, and he didn't like the sound effect for the hit.
Oh, okay, that was chip. Okay.
Yeah. But
So
yeah,
yeah,
man.
unfortunate. Yeah, T2 Slade gonna
And,
take that one
after
out.
a really explosive first one. Slade just fucking looked great the second.
Yeah,
one there.
yeah, that first game very close, very back and forth, and then wow, Slade, especially that first round game too, just absolutely popped off.
Oh yeah. Absolutely, just monstrous Nago play.
All right, well,
But that's week 2 in the books.
Yeah, that's gonna do it. Great games this week. Really cool seeing a lot of people, bringing some new tricks. You can tell a lot of people been in the lab, been practicing some shit. I mean,
Oh yeah.
I literally heard you labbing between games. I heard all the clicks.
Yeah, it's yeah, dude. That's the nice thing about like the dedicated block. It's like, all right, starting from 7 to 10, I'm not playing. It's lab time.
Yep. I'm just gonna sit down. We'll learn some new moves, and then I'm gonna attempt to play it, show it off in my next game.
Yep. Whether or not it happens, we'll see.
Whatever.
But,
Not
Yeah.
important. All right. Well, if you haven't got your matches reported, make sure you get those in. We got a few people that are gonna be looking to schedule matches who couldn't make it today. We got Kid Chaotic, Wang, Jim Bone. Try and get those matches played, and hopefully I can get some standings posted maybe this weekend, so we can see what we're looking at going into
I wouldn't
week
count on
3.
it.
One more week of regular season, and then we're into the playoffs. GG's, y'all. Have a good night.
GG's, everyone.